What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ty Slatter, and welcome back to another edition of Real Talk with Ty. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Ty Slatter on all social media platforms as well as YouTube. And don't forget TySlatter.com for more music updates. I want to continue this conversation about music and independent artists that are signed to labels, and break down more reasons why artists aren't making money and what you can do to make sure you're not one of them. So right now, kind of expounding on what I said about Spotify and AI. To break down what AI is doing, AI is making it where you can make content at low cost, low quality that's good enough for the average human listener that doesn't really want to spend money on the experience and feels like they can get the same thing for less. It's almost like the joke of, oh, we got the Temu version at the house. We got this version, like when you were a kid and you asked your parent to go to McDonald's. They say, we got hot dogs and burgers at home with cheese, right? So you want the experience. You want to go to McDonald's, spend some money. They don't want to spend it. They like, we got food at the crib. We just went to the grocery store. It's the same concept, just use music as that. So I want to have a conversation. I want to have dialogue with y'all about how you can avoid running into these problems. Because as I've said before, and many other platforms are saying as well, if you just take time to do the research and just look, streaming platforms do not pay what you deserve. They pay you a fraction, a percentage of a penny, not even a full penny on most platforms. So an example of when Snoop called out platforms like Spotify and what have you, having 1 billion streams only paid out to a little over $100,000. It doesn't take a math major to understand, or a mathematician to understand, that that is not equal pay. It's not justifiable, nor is it right. That means somebody else is making a lot of money off of your intellectual property, what you create. You should be getting paid the bulk of the money, the lion's share of the money. If you're going to do any partnerships, any distribution deals, look at Master P and what he did with No Limit. Look at what Birdman did with Cash Money. Look what even Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and Biggs did when Rockefeller signed their deal and got their deal with Def Jam. All right? Now, they went through some bad deals to get to the Def Jam deal, and the Def Jam deal wasn't the greatest when you look at how many albums they had to put out to get to their payday, but they had the hustle to turn a bad deal into a great opportunity. So what I need artists to do right now that are in bad situations, turn a bad deal into a great opportunity by educating yourself on what you're doing. If you love it, you'll study it, and you'll study it. It won't feel like studying because you love the game. Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, Michael Jordan. I'm just naming a few names that everybody knows. Allen Iverson, Ray Allen. People that you may have bought their shoes and buy their products and you wear their jerseys. Kevin Durant, student of the game. James Harden, Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook. I'm naming players and giving you examples of people that study the game. They study their game that they love because they love the game. And they want to be the best at it. They don't want to just be good, they want to be great. All right? So this conversation is for my artists. If you want to be great at what you do, study. Do the research. Chat GPT, okay? Gemini, whatever AI prompts you want to ask questions. The information is out there, all right? But you have to take the time to stop scrolling and trying to do what everybody else is doing and watching everybody else's wave and following everybody else's trend. Create your own. Be a trailblazer. If you love the game, study the game. Master it. And then you can determine who gets what, when, where, and how, instead of you waiting for a check. And then the check is a check of disrespect because somebody is giving you more for less. I mean, think about it. Somebody else is getting paid more of what you created than you are. Does that make sense to you? So again, whether it be streaming platforms, underpaying, AI, taking advantage of opportunities and creating stuff that you are unable to justify, and they're getting your lion's share of the money and you're getting a percentage of that. it's not fair compensation at the end of the day. That goes into how you get your shows. That goes into how you get your royalties. And if you don't know about performance royalties, if you don't know about songwriting royalties, if you don't know about the royalties that you get from the records being spun on internet radio, satellite radio, terrestrial radio, podcasting, music videos, commercials, sync licensing. I mean, there's so many ways to make money in this business, but you have to know. And you have to be in tune and aware. Be a student of the game and know your worth. And we'll continue this conversation. I know everybody's attention span is only this long, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here for now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like more content like this, comment below. Any questions, comments, or concerns you have about the music industry or any business of that matter that I possibly can help you with, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Ty Slatter on all social media platforms. And stay tuned for more Real Talk with Ty. This is Ty Slatter signing off. And I'll see you next time. Peace.
What's good, everyone? This is Ty Slatter coming to you live from Vision Studios. And I want to make sure I invite you to come here to Real Talk with Ty. But on your way, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Ty Slatter on YouTube. Because this platform right here, just for you. So if you have a new album on the way, you got a new single that's booming, you got a new business that you're starting, or you feel like you got a story that needs a platform to inspire the next generation, we got you covered right here. Real Talk with Ty. We're waiting for you.